We want to talk about some of the natural changes in your body while you are in labor. This may not be a video for little ears. When we think about our cervix dilating to 10 centimeters, there is often a lot of fear associated with this thought. We get to be the size of a watermelon, and we often fear that this baby will not fit through our vagina to be born. If this is your thought, I want you to examine closely as I share the next secret with you. Genitalia was made to stretch. If you don't believe that it was made to stretch, then you have never met a penis. Because not one of us give a second thought to the fact that a penis can stretch and then come back to its normal size pretty much any time it wants. So ladies, remember, your body was designed to birth. Your cervix will dilate. Your vagina will stretch to accommodate the size of your baby, and everything will go back into place. I have had 2 births and preparing to birth our 3rd son. Our first was a C-section and our second was a VBAC. As I was studying, this thought gave me so much power, knowing that I had the ability within me to stretch, to open, for my baby to descend, and that everything would heal properly. Some women even think, well, maybe I'll just get a C-section so I don't have to push out my baby. And I can tell you from personal experience that the healing of a vaginal birth versus a cesarean birth was night and day. It was so much easier with a vaginal birth. One thing I also didn't expect was that after my C-section birth, that intimacy or sex was quite painful for some time. But after a vaginal birth, after I was cleared at 6 weeks, everything returned to normal. So for those of you who are afraid that having a baby will do irreparable damage, do not fear. Your body was designed to give birth, and we know that your birth is going to be fantastic. If we take a look at the procedure of an episiotomy, where a medical practitioner will actually cut the tissues between the vagina and the anus to allow more space for a baby to be born, that is one of the practices that follows this fear, thinking that our vagina is not able to stretch big enough to birth a baby. Evidence has shown that it's better to tear naturally than having an episiotomy. And yes, there are times when an episiotomy will be used for an emergency. But in general, we want you to believe without a shadow of a doubt that your genitalia was made to stretch, your baby will be born beautifully, and that you will be restored to all of your glory within even just a matter of weeks.